A Valorant agent once at the top of all tier lists. An agent so powerful, Riot had no choice but to nerf her. This agent is none other than Skye, your friendly nature lover. In this video, I will be discussing exactly how Riot nerfed her from the once all-powerful initiator she was. Without further ado, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. In October of 2021, a new initiator was added. With Episode 1 Act 3, Skye, a versatile flasher, would climb up the tier list easily, becoming one of the best initiators in the game, rivaled only by Breach and Sova at the time. When first added, Skye was a beast. At launch, her kit included 3 flashes that can be maneuvered, the first of its kind, a dog which can be used to scout out an area, a heal which can heal multiple teammates in a short radius, and her ultimate which summons cabbages to hunt players and deafen them as well as blind them. With all of these stats, it's easy why Skye was considered so good. After her initial addition, Skye wouldn't have any changes except bug fixes for an entire 8 months. It would come on a fateful day during the start of Episode 3 Act 1, in which Skye would face her first set of nerfs. In this patch, her flashes would be nerfed. Instead of having 3 flashes, she would have 2 flashes, but they would be able to regenerate on a 40-second cooldown. The cost of each flash was also increased from 10 to 250 credits, which honestly is fair, since 100 credits is very little for a flash that it's so powerful. Now, even though her flash got nerfed, her dog actually got buffed, being able to see further when the ability is being used. This ability, however, also got a price hike from 200 credits to 250, but it shouldn't matter that much, it's only a 50 credit increase. However, these nerfs wouldn't prove to be enough for the Riot devs, since in just 2 months, Skye would receive her second set of nerfs, even worse than what came previously. Her first nerfs were on her flashes. In this nerf, they made it so the unequipped time for her flash after it's been used is longer, going from 0.5 seconds to 0.75 seconds. This was to combat people flashing and instantly pulling out their gun to get the kill. The time in which it takes the flash to pop was also increased, giving players more time to dodge the flash, which I think was unnecessary. In addition to these nerfs to her flash, the ultimate cabbages were also nerfed, requiring 1 more ult point to activate from 7 ult points to 8 ult points. This, in my opinion, is fair, since her ult is fairly powerful and can feed the team a lot of info. These nerfs would prove to be satisfactory to the devs, since Skye wouldn't be nerfed for an entire year, receiving her next set of nerfs all the way in October 4th, 2022. This nerf would introduce a new system to Skye. You basically get rewarded for the longer the flash is in the air. So if the flash is in the air for 0.5 seconds or less, the duration of the flash is only 1 second. But if it's up for longer, it's actually 2.25 seconds, which is a long time. The unequipped delay also got increased from 0.75 seconds to 0.85 seconds, which basically means it takes longer now once the flash is used to have your gun equipped again. But amongst all of these nerfs, the Skybird actually was buffed to where you can't shoot and break it anymore. Those previous nerfs would prove to be the most detrimental to most Skye mains playstyle, and the next set of changes for this agent would come only 2 months later. In this patch, Skye's dog would have an increase from 250 credits to 300. In my opinion, that was really unnecessary, and leaving it at 250 would have been fine. The next buff is reducing the price of her heal from 200 to 150. I also think this is pretty unnecessary, since her heal is very strong and 200 is a good price to have it. And it was only a 50 credit decrease, so it shouldn't mean too much. But with these nerfs coming 2 months after that big Skye nerf, I think they were just trying to change the meta, since they nerfed and buffed many agents drastically. As you can see, since the release of Skye, this agent has been nerfed badly. Do you agree with these nerfs, or do you think they should be reverted? Comment down your answer in the comments and subscribe while you're at it. That is the end of the video, so I'll see you in my next video.